Hello, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading for January 16th to the 22nd, Libra. This is for Libra Sun and Rising, and if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get a lot more detailed with your reading. And I do this, Libra, because I love you, okay? And I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one, rather than a general spread. Lastly, astrology has been around for thousands of years. All right, and that's why every tarot card is assigned an astrological element, ruling planet. I mean, we go really deep, and both astrology and tarot aligned with the tree of life. Let's get started with your reading, Libra. I do have to tell you, you should be very excited. If you saw your January reading, you had the best reading that you've ever had since I started my channel. It was like the end of spring. It was summer. Your best reading. It was your best reading. January is going to be huge. And this is the week. If you saw my, I also did like an overview for Libras for 2023, a forecast for the entire year. You know that I said that 2023 doesn't really start until this week, okay? The reason why is because Mars was retrograde. It's gone direct. Mercury's been retrograde all month. It's going direct this Wednesday. Now, this is why I'm very excited for you, Libra. Did you see that card flip over? This is why I'm really excited for you, Libra. Jupiter is in Aries in your 7th house, all right? That is the house of partnerships, all right? So out of all the signs, you have the most luck, the most expansion that's going to happen with partnerships, whether love or career, okay? And also, you know, well, maybe you don't know, but the 7th house is ruled by Libra, all right? So it's almost like you're in your comfort zone. Secondly, this weekend, we have that new moon in Aquarius. We're entering Aquarius season. That new moon is powerful, very, very high energy. And guess where it is, Libra? It's in your 5th house, your 5th house of love. All right? The 5th house of pleasure, creativity, self-expression, and procreation. So, with the fact that you have all this luck and abundance in your partnership area, and then we're moving into a season full of pleasure and love and having babies, if you're looking for it. This is going to be an absolutely great week for you, Libra. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading for January 16th to the 22nd. That's where we're at. Okay, and again, this is for Libra, Sun, and Rising. Now, Libra, like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It really is, it gives the best overview. It's probably one of the more complex spreads, and it's very involved, but that's why I love you, all right? That's why I love you, Libra. And Libra, listen, y'all, come on. Y'all are amazing. Here we go. This is going to be a week. This is going to be a week for you. There's definitely going to be a decision you're going to have to make. Now, I remember a few weeks ago, you did have a reading where it was like big decisions to make, right? Let's get to it. You got the Strength card. I love that you got the Strength card, Libra. Okay, this is all about, courage. It's all about, you really don't have to go too deep here with Strength. You know what the Strength card means, but what I want you to know is that it really is, you see the woman taming the lion? Hey, a lot of people forget the lion's allowing her, okay? So this is very synergetic, okay? This is, it's very active. It's very tapping into your spirit animal, tapping into that source that brings you that strength, whether it is God, whether it's the universe, whether it's your children. Listen, you found it. You've got it. You're good to go. You're amazing. That infinity symbol over her head, come on. That's a lot of protection here. I love that, especially because, listen, 8 is strength. 8 is, a lot of communication. There could have been a lot of things that were happening. A big message coming through is just having the courage to talk about certain things with certain people. I love this for you. Look where it's brought you. Listen, you have the 9 of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. Libra, come on. Who are you? I love this. This is major abundance, okay? Now, one thing that if you are not a subscriber, I do leave all the key astrological dates in the description. So, one big thing that's happening right now is that Venus is in Aquarius, okay? And so, what does that mean? It means that Venus, the planet of love, money, sex, beauty, all of that is in your fifth house as well. All right. So I am not surprised the Nine of Pentacles came up. This, you can see the symbol of Venus all over her gown, okay? This is financial freedom. This is independence. This is just pure abundance, okay? Abundance, but abundance that you worked hard to get to, right? To this area. This was all you, okay? Libra, you should be very proud of yourself. Very proud of yourself, because that brings a lot of enlightenment, right? And that is the goal, right? To always feel that. I say this in my reading sometimes. You know how you go to a concert, whether it's Coachella, whether it's whatever your favorite bands, and your favorite your favorite band comes out on stage. The crowd goes wild. You go wild. It's so infectious. You're on cloud nine. You've transcended. You're just like, you feel so good. That's how everyone should feel every day. Okay? And I love the feeling that we have going this week. All right? Because you're there. Now, you did get the Two of Swords in your challenge area. When it comes up in the challenge area, I don't want you to think of it as challenge. It's more like, this is the breakthrough that we're going to make this week, okay? That decision. Now, again, the big thing about decisions, some big decisions that you're on. Now, listen, the Two of Swords, you can see that she's blindfolded, all right? You can see there's a lot of water there, very indicating it's a very emotional moment. Now, here's the thing about this is I want you to remember that, this is really interesting. There is a decision that you are a lot of Libras maybe still you're sitting on it. All right, that's fine. Listen, it's fine, but you're gonna eventually have to make that decision. It could also be a situation where you feel like you're stuck in a situation. It's something that was out of your hands that may come up this week. But listen, again, go at your comfort level, because Mercury's finally going direct, Mars has gone direct, Uranus is going direct at the end of this week. So it's okay. Trust your instincts, okay? To have that, you have that strength, all right? Trust your instincts with this decision, okay? Because when you trust your instincts, when you really build up your intuition, it's easier to make decisions, okay? And we're not talking, listen, the human being makes an average 36,000 decisions a day, right? Turning left or right, or walking this or that way, or do you know what I mean? Like, we make 36,000 a day. This is a little bit more significant, all right? So let's face that that decision that you might have to make. And again, if it's in a situation that you're in, that you felt that you just kind of fell into, take that step out, okay? Go at your comfort level. Now, you did get the Emperor, all right? So you got the Emperor in your crown, and I love that for you, okay? This is ruled by Aries. Like I said, Jupiter is in Aries in your 7th house of partnerships, and this is all about mastery of self, okay? This is you kind of like wanting to, for some Libras, the message coming through is like, I want my power back, all right? I'm doing whatever I can. Nothing can stop me, all right? The other thing is, some of y'all are feeling that power. You're feeling it after getting the Strength card. You're feeling that power to move forward in this new direction. A lot of it's going to have to deal with relationships, having that power, and it even tied with this decision that you have to make, which is really good, okay? The Emperor is amazing. I love that you got the Emperor, but you also got the Moon, all right? So you got the Moon in the root of your spread. Here's the thing, Libra. The Moon, listen, we can talk about the Moon all day long, all right? We can talk about the Moon all day long. This is the fullest moon that I've ever seen, all right? It's the fullest moon in tarot. And so there's a lot of distress that comes with this, all right? There's a lot of distress and fear, right? A lot of it with just not really knowing what's next, okay? It has to do with this decision, okay? There's almost a disconnect between where you are now, how you feel now, but you know that this, moving forward, there's something that you may feel like, oh, this is gonna mess up the goodness that the flow that I'm in right now. But honestly, it's just going to make, you're just taking a step forward is all it is. Again, with this coming up in the root of your spread, listen, you did get the two of swords in your challenge area. Now you're getting the moon. All right. Again, a lot of emotions here. A lot of emotions. Okay. You can see two, duality. You see the two pillars here. One thing that I want you to know is that these emotions that you're feeling, you have to, all right, and it's good for you to absorb these emotions that you may feel this week, all right. Listen, I say it all the time. There's a reason why we're not robots, okay. We were built as human beings with hearts to feel. Now, when I talk about emotion, I want you to know one thing. We're gonna trace it back real quick, all right? We're gonna trace it back, and y'all know I'm such a big dork. But let's go to the etymology, the root of the word emotion, emotere, right? Latin, okay? And so what that actually means is energy in motion. All right, that's what emotions is. So what does that exactly mean, Libra? It means our emotions are neutral. It's the action you take toward your emotions that put them in motion, all right? So I don't want you to put any fear. I don't want you to put any self-doubt. I don't want you to put any sort of, lack of confidence moving forward, because that's not the direction you want to go, right? You want to get out of your head a little bit, and you want to really absorb these emotions that you may feel this week, but use it to empower yourself. All right, use it. Choose. And I always say choose love over fear. Right. It's something. You may have an emotional moment this week. It may have to do with a decision or a situation that comes up that you're kind of stuck between in the middle. But listen, this is all part of our human evolution, right? Emotion, we have to feel. That's what we're built for, all right? And not all feelings are good, and some of them are not great, but we feel to learn from these emotional moments that we have, okay? We learn from them, we grow from them, we become better people, all right? We become better versions of ourselves. Now, the reason why I'm spending so much time talking about that is because you did get the Eight of Swords in your future. So it seems like you might be still in your head a little bit, all right? You see, you got the only two cards in tarot where the women are blindfolded. All right. And so that is really significant here. I want you to know, here's something that I want you to know is that you see that she's surrounded by swords, okay? Swords are the mental suit. So a lot of this is just up here, up in your head, all right? A lot of it, this is in your future. So you may feel a little overwhelmed. You may feel there's a lot going on here, a lot of noise. Even for some Libras, it could just be like psychological warfare, just like, oh my goodness, there's so much happening. But listen, it's a big week, all right? It is a big week. But I want you to know, even though she does have the blindfold on, even though that she's bound, which means what? She's out of touch, literally, right? She can't touch anything. You can see her feet are loose. She can walk away from this. So it looks like you might be in your head a little bit, all right? You might be in your head a little bit. There could be a lot that, it could be stress. It could be having to do with this decision, this situation that you come in that, quite honestly, is it's almost like, like I said earlier, things are great, but now there's this moment where I have to decide, or, I have to step out of this quicksand energy to move forward. And I know it's going to be, take an emotional toll on me, but take off that blindfold, okay? Libra, look what you got. Clarifying it in your future. You got the Magician. Okay, here's the thing, Libra. You're blowing me away. As we know, the Magician is the first card in the trump cards. Power to manifest whatever he wants. Okay, he has the tools of, all the tools in tarot at his disposal. You see the Pentacles, the Cups, the Wands, and the Swords. So using that energy whichever way you want. Money, wealth, right? Your passions, your goals, mental clarity, whatever it is, you have that power. You have to take action, okay? The Magician is a card of action. All right, you see his hand pointed to the sky, hand pointed to the ground, as above, so below. I want you to pay attention to the hand to the ground, actually. That's the most important, because you already know what your dreams are. You know what your passions are. You know what's up there, okay? It's a matter of bringing it down into your reality, all right? And making it manifest. And so this came in your future. It looks like you will be starting on this new journey. And for some Libras, that is what's going on in your head, is this new journey. All right, it is this new journey that kind of freaks you out, maybe. All right, some other Libras, it just could be that you are in this. There will be a situation that comes up this week where it's. Listen, there may be something that you will have to, really think hard about and really make a decision for. But ultimately, once that's done, boom. Come on, you got the Magician. Hello. In your future. That's amazing. Libra, I love you. All right, let's get to your staff. Libra, listen, if you're new to my channel, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, all of that, right? All of that. Leave comments. I love comments. If you're not a commenter, hey, I get it. I love emojis, all right? I love emojis. If you're not a commenter and don't like to write things out, if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for being here with me every week. You know I love you. Let's get to your staff. Libra, this is going to be a very significant week for you. It's going to be a really, 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 really big week for you. The good news is you are going to get through this headspace, get out of that headspace. But let's get started. Listen, you did get the 9 of Cups. Hey, you know what this is. This is the genie in a bottle energy. I mean, so much gratitude and joy. And look at the cups, emotions, right? They're arranged over his head, but almost, well, first of all, that's a lot of enlightenment. But secondly, it's almost like he's showing them off as trophies, right? It's almost like there's a part of you where you want to, you've accomplished so much. And you have this gratitude for it, and you want to be recognized for it, and you want to not even be recognized for it, but even for yourself. Like, it feels good. It feels really good to, have this emotional fulfillment for all the great things that you've done. And I love that for you. This is the wish come true card. So I really want you to manifest whatever it is that you want, because you have that power. Put action toward it. You got the King of Swords, okay? In your external influences area, of your staff. Now, the King of Swords, listen, I love the synchronicity of this, because kings are all fixed, right? And then swords are the air suit, okay? And air element. And so Aquarius is the fixed air sign, all right? And so we are going into Aquarius season, which is going to be really big for you. Now, the King of Swords, this is power. This is authority. I mean, listen, you already got the Emperor, all right? You already got the Emperor. And so the King of Swords came in your external factors area. So there's going to be someone who's very powerful with a lot of authority, head above the clouds, that really helps you through this, okay? Really helps you through this. I am getting a message that for some Libras, it will actually be like a spirit guide, okay? That energy, actually, yeah, you got strength, okay? So that source, whatever you believe in, all right? Hold on to that strength. But even still, for a lot of Libras, it's going to be someone in your life, okay? That, even it's someone that you may meet this week, okay? All those new beginnings that are happening this week. So this is really great. Very powerful person that's going to just kind of nudge you, all right? You did get the Ace of Pentacles, okay? We know this is the biggest pentacle in tarot, all right? Pentacles, money, wealth, but also physical realities, right? It's pentacles are earthbound, all right? So are tangible realities. So if there's anything you want right now, anything that you want, it's, you want to build this wealth. You want a lot of new wealth coming in, money coming in, new income source, getting a promotion. A lot of Libras want that, but then a lot of Libras just want this wealth in all areas of your life, okay? And so that's, just hold on to that, really. Whatever decision you make this week, listen, it's going to be pivotal. Now, listen, hey, You got the Tower, okay? Now, listen, the Tower is a card of chaos and destruction, and you can see the lightning striking the Tower, the two people falling out. They have no idea where they're going. They have no idea what happened. Now, I know this is one of those cards that everyone's just like, oh, no, the Tower. But listen, never fear the Tower card. It is one of the best cards in the deck, okay? The reason why I say that, a lot of people fear this card because they don't like surprises, okay? And they don't like change. This is a card that happens for you, okay? Not to you, for you, all right? And it's almost like it brings you back down to earth, onto this path that was meant for you, okay? Because the people falling, they're eventually going to hit the ground, okay? And then when they hit the ground, it's almost like they have this clarity, like, okay, well, that just happened, but it's almost like when something happens in your life, Libra, where it could be like a breakup, or you lose your job, or you find out that you have to move, something like major, and then in the moment you're like, oh my god, this sucks, I hate, like, what, my life is terrible. Well, when that happens, a few weeks later, even a month later, maybe even 2 months later, you have that moment of clarity where you're like, that really bad thing that happened to me was actually the best thing that could have happened for me, because now I moved into this bigger apartment. Now I met my soulmate. Now I have a job that pays me 3 times what I had. Do you see what I mean? That's what the Tower card is. So never, I know there's a lot of tarot readers that misinterpret this card and they make it all doom and gloom. It's really not. And also, the other reason why you shouldn't fear the Tower card is because when you do fear it, you're already building a blockage for yourself. Remember, we don't want that. I've already talked about emotions and how it's the energy that you put toward it, okay, that puts it in motion. You want to put it all, the positive energy toward. So this is actually really good for you, okay? This is Tower moment is actually really good for you, and it comes in the in your final outcome, and then, oh my gosh, and now you got the Fool. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Clarifying the Tower. Not only did you get the Magician, you got the Fool, okay? Now, this is all, like, infinite possibilities. Remember, infinite possibilities, the power to manifest in your future, okay? Now, again, the Fool, 0, right? What is 0? 0 is nothing, but what is nothing? Nothing is everything. This is infinite possibilities. This is you taking that leap of faith. This is you starting a new journey, okay? Brand new journey. This card, look at the full abundance of the sun, okay? Standing on the edge of the cliff, no care in the world, because you're protected and you're fully confident. And this card is all about optimism. It's all about opportunity. And when you look at the Fool, I want you to see the word the Fool. You see that it's the Fool, right? But I want you to see it as Full as well, okay? Because this card is fullness, all right? Fullness of life. This is you starting this brand new journey. This Tower moment's bringing it, okay? This is quite amazing. This is quite amazing. I'm actually, like, I can't believe it. And a lot of this is going to resonate in, in ways that brings you so much pleasure. I mean, remember, we're moving into Aquarius season in your 5th house. So this is you. Oh my goodness. You are killing me, Libra. This is going to be, it's almost like this rapturous energy of this new chapter and this new beginning and letting this new thing into your life, okay? This is, Libra, once again, great reading. Great reading. Just remember, you're going to be in your head a little bit. And fortunately, you do have the King of Swords. You have someone coming through to help you through it, if you're in that headspace and it's a little overwhelming. But then you also have the Tower card and the Fool in your final outcome. You have the Magician in your future. You are fine. We're fine. Actually, I want to say this. I want to say this is your best weekly reading. This is amazing. Look, I mean, at the end of the day, you have the 9 of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. You have the Emperor. You have the Strength. I mean, like, this is great. I mean, sure, you're gonna have to make a decision, and sure, it may be a little bit emotional, and sure, you may have to, step, like I said, that quicksand energy, and just keep moving. But um, it's like fate and destiny are on your side, all right, and you are good. You're good. I love this for you, Libra. You're amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, and leave comments. Really does help my channel grow. I love hearing from you. Even if you want to tell me that my sweater is wrinkled, that I love. It is. I know it is. All right, it's lingerie day. Libra, I love you. I will see you next week. Bye bye.